Monique, the work from home mogul. Today we're going to tackle and dismantle limiting beliefs because let's face it, the year's going to come and go whether you accomplish your goals or not, and the limiting beliefs are definitely a deterrent. My favorite special guest is back, my cousin Jenny. Let's get rid of those sabotaging beliefs. Stay with us. Dismantling limiting beliefs. Okay, this is going to be hard work. This is not going to be easy unless you think it's easy. See what I did there? You want to come into this with absolutely a blank slate, like coming from this like you're from another dimension, like you're from another planet where facts do not exist. So anything that you think is true, question it. Gravity, does it exist? Maybe I could just float in the air if I want to. Maybe matter can change forms. Maybe what you think is a spoon really isn't a spoon. You know what? Maybe I could just bend this spoon. Laws of science, they're not facts, so this spoon can bend. Watch me do it. Are you watching it? Do you see it? If you don't see it, then maybe your beliefs are a little too limited and that's why you're here, so there's nothing wrong with that. What are some of those difficulties, challenges, either in running your business or starting a business? What do you think is hard and why do you think it's hard? Why do you think these things are true? We're going to go over a few and kind of just try to reverse them. But writing these things down so you can be aware and also reversing them, analyzing and reflecting upon them, and applying the reverse belief to your daily life through meditation, affirmations, through other people's experiences, such as if there's a success story, and having good, positive conversations around the reverse belief. All right, let's start with an easy one. It's difficult to find customers. What do you think's wrong with that statement, first of all? The obvious one would be the difficulty, right? If we reverse that, we can say it's easy to find customers. And that can be an affirmation in itself. It's easy to find customers. It's easy to find customers. And just repeat that over and over until you start just finding them. It's kind of remarkable. Why do you think it's difficult is another thing. And picking that apart, like, oh, there's not enough people that like my product. There's not enough people that have the money to spend on it. There's so much other competition. Other people are spending money on other people's businesses. So there's so many little tiny things that you can reverse to make affirmations out of those things as well. If you go even deeper into this statement, it's difficult to find customers. Why do you have to find customers is another thing. You know what? Maybe they just come to you. Maybe customers are just always attracted to me. So easy to attract customers to me is an even better affirmation. Let's look deeper into one that might be a little bit more of a challenging belief to dismantle, which is people have to like you or like your work for you to succeed. I was having a conversation with someone that said, you know what, if you're not at the top of your game within 3 years, then just give up and do something else. And I was like, what? No, if people don't like your work within 3 years, does that mean you can't be on the brink of something great on the 4th year? But this particular example was about cooking. If no one wants to eat your food within 3 years, then something's wrong. Well, let's pick that apart. Okay, imagine that you're cooking for 3 years and you love everything that you're cooking and like just whoever you're around perhaps doesn't have the same taste buds. You would have to think that you're the only person with those taste buds that loves your own cooking. And you know what? Maybe you just haven't stumbled upon the millions of people with your exact tastes. We always think we're so unique, we're so special. But reverse that. Maybe in this case, being unique and special isn't the affirmation for you. Maybe it's there's millions of people with the exact same likes and tastes as me, and I'm gonna find them. And circling back to those stories, success stories, and accomplishments of other people, if you look into that to further affirm that success is coming, sometimes it took people hundreds of times to actually get it. Doesn't mean it has to take you that long, though. When you have the belief that success is coming, that it's coming, it doesn't matter what other people say. It doesn't matter if other people like it or think that you have what it takes or the look or the product. It doesn't mean that the outside circumstances are going to control what comes to you. All right, now we're gonna go through the Mac Daddy of beliefs. I am too old for XYZ. Now, what can we find wrong with that statement? Why do you think certain things can't be done at a certain age? Why do you think that certain things need to already be done by a certain age? Why do you think you're aging at all? I wouldn't even say I can do things at any age. I would say I am not even aging. Okay, you can't use the word not. So I would say I'm eternally energetic and youthful and can accomplish anything at any time. You can just spin this on its head. You know, if there's a double standard, flip it. Say, you know what? I can do anything. So the final tip that I will give as far as reversing the belief into an affirmation is having these things written down and reflecting upon them in meditation, even if it's just in the shower, saying them over and over again. But one thing that I find really helps to secure and imprint the affirmation is to ask it as a question as well. So one question could be, how do customers find me so easily? How do I have so much youthful energy every single day? When you say it as a question, then you are trying to subconsciously find answers. You don't have to answer the questions, you just have to ask it. All right, now we're going to talk with my cousin Jenny and try to dismantle some of her limiting beliefs. I'm really liking all this woo-woo positivity stuff, but it's pretty overgeneralized. I'm a realist, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. What would you say is a major concern in your life right now? Well, I love my Johnny, but sometimes I just want to take my press-on nails and I just want to dig it into his neck and I just want to wring him and I just want to... Let us pick that apart. He doesn't tell me when he's going over here or going over there, and it's like when I'm walking in the room, it's like a big deal. That make you guys unique and a great couple, an exciting couple. He's just so stubborn, Monique, you have no idea. You have strengths, he has strengths. Strong people come together, create more strength. Good advice, but easier said than done. Love comes in all shapes and sizes. I love my Johnny, but he's just so thick-headed. It's just like, I just want to, Again, just tackle it head on. I'm not the person that's going to let you spiral and go down a rabbit hole. I'll give all this woohoo a try. Thanks, cousin Jenny. Thanks, work from home buddies. Listen, if you have a limiting belief or a question, let's pick it apart in the comments or anything that you'd like to see in a future video. Hit that notification bell, subscribe if you have not already, and see you next week. Bye. I really believe that I'm not aging.